So this article released, and it's from Rolling Stone. Brie Larson's The Marvels already has MCU fanboys in their feelings. I mean, this has upset the mainstream media in a way that you really cannot prove is real unless you show it to people. If you look at this, it has 153 comments. It's from C.T. Jones. I have no idea who that is, but it's clear to me at this point that a bunch of children have taken over mainstream media outlets, and they're writing articles that are just a big cry fest, and yet they have the audacity to call us the crybabies, to call us the whiners, and all these other things. So check this article out. I didn't go to Rolling Stone's actual website. They want you to pay to read it there, and I'm not going to do that. But thankfully, Yahoo News just has it plastered right there, so you can just read the whole thing. Surprise, surprise, less than 3 days after Marvel Studios released the first teaser trailer for the upcoming film The Marvels, the film and its star Brie Larson are already facing backlash from the misogynistic side of Marvel fandom. Oh wait, do you mean the men? All the men? I love when they blanket accuse like this. They just categorize all men under one umbrella, and it's just ridiculous. In theaters, November 10th, The Marvels sees its titular characters, Captain Marvel, blah, 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 blah. While not a direct sequel, The Marvels is the first Marvel film to feature Larson's Carol Danvers as a main character since 2019. So how many years has it been? 21, 2, 3, it was like 3, 4 years since we've seen Captain Marvel. It's a long time. A lot of movies have come out between now and then. Movies that are, I think, much worse than Captain Marvel 1, but I think it's par for the course when it comes to Marvel. I mean, they're pushing this woman-only agenda right now, and this film is basically peak agenda. But on YouTube, the official upload from Marvel Studios has been hit by over 300,000 dislikes and thousands of copy pasta comments, a popular way to spam content and drown out positive replies by inundating comment sections with similar messaging. Yeah, and it's hilarious. Sometimes I watch the Marvel movie trailers just so I can see the hilarious, funny comments that people post, saying the part where Captain Marvel said, "Free speech matters more to me than anything," gave me chills, and just seeing silly comments like that, it's hilarious. It's a lot better than the writing of the movie itself, for, most cases. But let's keep reading. In comparison, Morbius, a much better film, by the way, a superhero film. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing worse than Morbius, though. It could turn out that this movie is worse than Morbius. I'm sure a lot of people are expecting it, and you'll see why in a minute. But Morbius, a superhero film derided by both critics and audiences, has only been disliked on YouTube 11,000 times since its trailer was posted a year ago. Really? Only 11,000 times? That's really funny. Captain Feminist and the Patriarchy Stone. One comment under the Marvels reads, "What a piece of crap." Quote, "Marvel Disney has gone off the deep end once again," says another. "It seems Disney is willing to decimate and destroy anything we remember about Marvel Comics just to push their narrative." Yeah. You're reading the comments to people. I mean, this is what people think. This is how Disney has been treating us. This is how Marvel has been treating us fans for a long time now. Yeah, I think that it's fair to say people are fed up in general with Marvel and their movies, but Rolling Stone doesn't really appear to understand that. They think that we're some kind of vocal minority, which is really dumb. This isn't Larson's first time dealing with man-children for checks notes, doing her contractually obligated job. I have to just make mention of the fact that whoever this writer is, they sound like a child. They're calling us the whiners. They're calling us the complainers, but I see nothing but tears flowing in this article. 100%. Even before Captain Marvel premiered, movie review site Rotten Tomatoes had to update its entire policy in an attempt to prevent angry male fans from review bombing the film before anyone saw it. Why is the automatic assumption that it's just all males that hate this? Is it really that impossible that women dislike it too? Is that just such a far-fetched concept that it can't compute for your brain? Rolling Stone writer. A 2019 review from Rolling Stone also noted that incels were enraged by Larson's press tour where she pushed for more female inclusion in male-dominated superhero films. So Rolling Stone is admitting that they've been just as disingenuous now as they were years ago. They haven't changed one bit. They're just as idiotic and insane as they used to be. That's really comforting. Thank you for that, Rolling Stone. Also, they note that she pushed for more female inclusion. I mean, that's not the only thing she did. She was telling old white males, or just white males in general, that these movies are not made for them, which I believe is why people were soured to the idea of Captain Marvel being a thing in future Marvel movies, although that could be counted as speculation by some. The word some being thrown around so loosely these days, which we'll read in just a second. So seeing Larson back on the big screen undeterred has seemingly pushed some buttons. Add in the star power from Paris and Villani, whose characters are vocal about how their Black and Pakistani American identities intertwine with their superhero lives. The Marvels was a target of less than savory Marvel fans from the moment it was announced. Whiny pushback hasn't prevented some fans from looking forward to Larson's upcoming film. The Marvel's teaser trailer has been viewed 13 million times and currently is the #2 trending video on YouTube. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's trending because people just hate it and they don't like it, and they try to make it known to Marvel that they don't like it. Maybe that will give MCU fanboys something more concrete to cry over. I mean, what do you call this entire article? What do you call this? Do you think that this is a mature an informative article that helps bring people together? Now, this is among the top divisive articles. I mean, look at the title. Already has MCU fanboys. I mean, this is a sexist article in itself. It's just, slamming on the men only, because the assumption is that no women dislike Captain Marvel movies. All women are just for this. You know that there are female Marvel fans too, right? It's not just the men. And by the way, people don't like this trailer not because of the fact that it's women. It's because of the agenda. It's because of the poor writing. It's just because they're bad films and people are calling it out and you don't like it. I mean, check out the YouTube trailer. Look how many dislikes there are now. That doesn't look like 300,000. It's been how long? 1 day since that article came out? Gee, I wonder if they contributed to this dislike ratio. There were a lot of people commenting on that article, but now the video has more dislikes than it has likes. And I love how they throw the word some out there so loosely. Like a vocal minority, some fanboys, some toxic males out there don't like it. No, that's almost 500,000 people. You might as well just say, if you round up a couple, 20,000 or so, that's almost 500,000 people that disliked it. They actively engaged with it. That's not to account for all the people who've been, doing copy pasta comments, which are funny. But that's not some. That's a lot of fans. Imagine how many tickets that is. How many tickets won't be sold? 500,000 people won't be going to see this. They dislike it right now. Of course, there's time to change people's minds, but that doesn't sound likely. It doesn't seem likely. There's going to be a lot of talk about this movie in the coming days, and the mainstream media is already on it. So remain vocal, remain vigilant. Speak your mind. Give your opinion on the movie. The mainstream media, Rolling Stone, other idiotic outlets like it, they're giving their thoughts about you right now. And I'm pretty sure that those thoughts are aligned with what Marvel thinks of you right now. So I think that it's really important that we keep talking about it. I mean, articles like these, it just shows that you're over target. You're saying the right things. People are reacting, and Marvel's noticing. This is this was named like the most disliked Marvel Studios trailer to ever come out, apart from She-Hulk, which is a Disney Plus show. Yeah, people aren't happy with this movie, and for a lot of reasons, and it's not just because of women, okay? People who are fans of Marvel movies love the women in the Marvel movies, but they don't like how men have just been completely pushed out and belittled and undermined in every situation and every film that's come out after Endgame. So yeah, I'm just going to say that Rolling Stone, they're the whiners. And they're the complainers. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like and share if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. I hope to see you all again next time. Have a nice day.